Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
Which is what?
The mother of us all.
Right. So in school, they tell us that we're all African, primarily because we're all dark-skinned people. But there's dark-skinned people all over the planet, besides the continent of Africa. Who are those peoples? So in order to know your nationality, you got to go back in history. You got to go back in time. Do you agree with that? All right. So if I were to ask you, what's your nationality, what would you tell me, brother? If your bus is coming, that's cool. I see the G1 and the G2. We're out here every Saturday, so if you got any other questions, come back. Read that up. Oh, what you had?
Yeah. It's Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
What age?
Of the former age.
Of the former age. So you got to go back in time to know your history, to know where you came from. Black man, Hispanic man, black woman, Hispanic woman, so-called Latino woman, so-called Bajan woman, Barbadian woman, African American woman. You got to go back in history. And when you read the scriptures, the Bible is a history book, giving laws, statutes, and commandments, or basically instructions to a specific people on how they should conduct themselves, how they should conduct certain ceremonies, how they should treat one another, what they should and shouldn't eat, what they should do concerning other nations and other peoples around them. That's what the scriptures is. It's not a book of fairy tales. It's not a book of sensationalism. It's not a book of religion.
Right.
It's a book of nationality, history, and instructions. That's basically what it comes to. And it's an acronym that says basic instructions before leaving Earth. But in so-called 2020, our people don't want to go back to true history. You're satisfied with going to school and learning and accepting what the so-called white man has taught you. But when you read the scriptures, you realize that it doesn't match up with actual history. They recreate history every single day. They're trying to wipe out the transatlantic slave trade. They're trying to take that out of the school books. And they also took away the truth concerning so-called Thanksgiving, or when the pilgrims came here. It's all lies you get in this system. So we come out here to correct those lies and tell the truth, according to history and according to thus saith the Lord, which we believe is the Bible. Read that again out.
Job chapter 8, verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
Right?
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Yeah, you got to prepare yourself for the search of your fathers, black man, Hispanic man. You got to prepare for your true fathers, because you're going to find out the further back in history you go, the different the languages. We didn't speak English. We didn't speak Spanish. We didn't speak all these languages that your enslavers put on you. We spoke Hebrew, okay? How are you going to know that if you go to school? They're not teaching you the truth in school. Give me Isaiah 58 and 1. They're not teaching you the truth in schools. These schools are designed to keep you subservient. They're not designed to teach you how to make any real money. It's all programming. They want you to go to school, be locked down for a certain amount of years, accumulate debt, then to get a job that's not paying you that much. If these schools taught you things that are really worthwhile to you, they tell you, look, go in the medical field, go in this field, go in that field. That's how you're going to be able to provide for your family, for yourself. But we have this mindset where, oh yeah, you need to go to college to be successful. That's all lies. And a lot of people are waking up to that in so-called 2020. What scripture you got up?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression.
Right, and show your people their transgression. Right. You know, a lot of people think that once you know the words of the Lord, you're not supposed to tell nobody else nothing. Right. What did I tell you? Oh, you can't judge. Give me John chapter 7. We're going to destroy all them Christian lies today. Yeah. Oh, you can't judge. No, not John. I believe it's Matthew. Matthew 7. I'm talking about judge not. We're going to destroy all those Christian philosophies and lies and doctrines today. We're going to show you that you can judge. But there's a certain way that you go about judging. Hell, when the police pull you over and they're about to give you a fat ticket, you don't say, oh, you can't judge me. What do you say? Okay, yes, sir, officer. No, officer. There go Esau. How you doing, Esau?
How you doing?
Back again, huh?
yes, I love it. I can't get enough of you.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's a meeting day.
Oh, you're just going to and forth, up and down in the heavens?
I was looking
Earth?
for
Okay.
you. Can I hear an amen for me? I sinned.
You said what?
I sinned. I was a sinner.
Your sins?
Yeah, I sinned all week.
You sinned all week.
Yeah.
And you're boasting about that, huh?
God, I want you give a prayer for me. That
Send a prayer?
Yeah.
No, we don't pray. We don't pray for the devil, man.
No, for me, not the devil. To get the devil.
Well, you
out.
are the devil, according to the scriptures. Look at you. You just boastfully said, I was sinning all day, sinning all week, you said, right?
Yeah, but I'm asking for forgiveness, and you guys are turning me away.
Well, guess
My
what?
God forgives.
God forgives these people on this sign. If you really want to get down the program, there's a few things you got to do, but we don't think you're ready for that, man.
Okay, all I gotta do is love God.
You
Maybe
got to
we'll
give
help.
up your privilege. You got to give up your privilege. How much you got in your account, Esau? No wealth, no inheritance,
Nothing.
nothing at all.
Just me, the sinner.
Two-time loser, man. You're supposed to be living.
Hey, I want to go for a
You're supposed to be owning
three-time.
one of these buildings right here. What happened?
Couldn't afford it.
Couldn't afford. Oh, okay. Well, use some of your white privilege to get somewhere, man, before it's too late.
Hey, let me let you know, just because I'm white,
Uh-huh.
I bet you get more privileges than I do now.
Oh, no, hell no.
Why do you think I'm trying to get a tan?
Oh, you're funny, Esau. You can go anywhere on the planet and people will greet you with open arms. But us, just from the color of our flesh, you know what happens? We get cops called. We get strange looks. You ever experienced that in your life?
From you?
From us? Yes, from us. Because we know who you are. That's exactly true.
Come around. You guys keep spreading the word of God.
Yeah, we absolutely will. We're going to wake these people up on this sign.
Okay.
Okay? You think Trump's going to get back in?
You know what? I really don't care.
You don't care?
As long
Biden or
as-
Trump?
As long as God stays in, we're in business.
Oh, okay, good.
You're gonna own
The
the
Most High is
building.
going to destroy this damn place, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Then
All right,
you-
what scripture you have?
You guys are getting serious.
Read that.
Have a good day. Always a
Hey,
pleasure
this
seeing you
is,
again.
you boasting about sinning, right? It's the book of John.
Hey, Johnny!
44.
Get out!
Ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do.
Right.
My daddy, maybe yours.
Nah, he's your. Anybody walks around boastfully saying they've been sinning all week, man. You playing with the Lord. You think the Lord's a joke. The Lord ain't a joke. Right. You can't be walking around talking about you sinning all week, except you have a demonic spirit on you.
Right.
Anyways, read on. I'm done with Esau. What's the scripture you have? Read what you got.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 9.
Now.
Open thy mouth,
Give me Psalms 10.
judge righteously.
Do what?
Judge
So
righteously.
you're supposed to judge righteously. Read on.
And plead the cause of the poor and needy.
Right. Plead the cause of the poor and needy. Let's go to Psalms chapter 10 and talk about the wicked. Because how the hell you walk around saying, yeah, I've been busy sinning all week? Like even in the world, who walks around saying that?
That's right.
Because in your spirit, in your mind, in your conscience, you know sin is not good. Even if you may not know what it is per se, you know that sinning is not a good thing. It's just like murdering. You know murdering is not a good thing. This guy's walking around talking about sinning all week. Only a wicked individual will walk around boastfully saying that. Read that.
To Psalms chapter 10, verse 1. Why standest thou afar, O Lord? Why hidest thou thyself in times of trouble?
Right. And it would appear that the moment. Yeah, you about to break it? Yeah. And it would appear that the Most High is afar off during times of trouble. But no, he's there. This is all trying times. That's why we just went over last night. You got to have a fear of the Most High. The fear of the Most High is going to be your help in times of trouble. So right now, in these times, we know the Most High is there, but you got to keep the faith. You got to keep working. Read on.
The wicked and its pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Right, and that's why the wicked, right? All the devices that they're trying to put on our people, like Planned Parenthood and different poisons, BPA, you name it, right? All of those things are falling right back on the wicked. Who are the wicked? The so-called white man, chiefly. And all of and even of our nation, those who do wickedly. But chiefly the so-called white man. He's called the border of wickedness when you go in the scriptures. The Father also says in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So who's in charge of the earth? It's not the black man. It's not even the Chinese man. It's a so-called white man. And that doctrine that Esau is the so-called Arabs, That's complete trash. The Arabs don't run the planet. Sorry, they may have oil, but the white man's all up in them oil fields.
Right.
The white man controls every single thing. Every facet of life on earth, the so-called white man controls. You don't even need to know the scriptures to know that. Read on.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire.
So what did that Edomite just do?
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire.
Right. He's boasting, yeah, I've been sinning all week. What are you talking about, man? You lucky the Most High didn't strike your ass with a car or lightning or something. He could have walked across the street. The Most High killed his behind.
Right.
But in Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, the Most High says speedy judgment doesn't come quickly all the time. So it's a wonder that all of us are still here. You got people out here, they don't even give a damn about the Father that they woke up. It's because of the Father's mercies that's renewed every morning that all of us are alive.
Right.
But you only know the Most High on Sundays. When a white man says to worship God, that's the day you're going to worship God. Other than that, everybody gets up every day. They don't give a damn. They don't give thanks. Because you think you woke yourself up. Because you think you are a God. You made yourself. Read on.
For the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetous.
Right.
Whom the Lord abhorreth.
Who the Lord what?
Abhorreth.
Right. And the Most High hates too.
Right.
To abhor means to hate, strongly dislike. And like it just said, the Most High abhors that. Read on.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God.
Right. So when you try to figure out who the wicked is, right, it's those that won't seek after the Most High. That's even of our people. Our people don't want to seek after the Lord. You want to worship science. You want to worship religion. You want to worship Egypt. You don't want to seek after the Lord. Read on.
God is not in all his thoughts.
Right.
His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Right. So the Most High is not in the thoughts of the wicked. That's why you can walk around talking this and talking that. Because a lot of people don't know that the Most High is a terror, man. We were just reading that last night. The Most High is not a game. He's not a joke. The Most High kills. The Most High destroys. Give me Amos 3, verse 6. And give me Isaiah 45, verse 7.
Right.
And then 1 Samuel 2 and 6. We're going to show you the side of the Most High that they don't talk about in church. They don't talk about the fact that the Most High has angels and cruel messengers and angels on his left side that carry out judgments. Just like that judgment that happened over there in Beirut, Lebanon.
Right.
That was a damn bomb. That was no explosive inside the building. That was a bomb that hit that. See, these nations are playing chess, not checkers. But the average fool doesn't even pay attention to anything that's going on. All Negroes know is TV, TV, TV. Facebook. Sharing stupidity. That's what our people are focused on. You're not focused on the Lord. So when he comes back, he is definitely going to be a thief in the night. Too many.
Right.
A lot of people's not going to be watching, not going to be paying attention. What you got?
Amos chapter 3, verse 6.
Right.
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
A trumpet is a warning sound. That's what it was used for. Just like a siren on an ambulance. That would be the modern day trumpet. So back then when you heard a trumpet, you were afraid because guess what? Something was being announced or something was about to happen. Read on.
Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it?
Shall there be what in the city?
Evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Right. Now am I misinterpreting that? I'm reading it verbatim. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Bring it out.
Just asking a question. Read.
Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Right, and there's a lot of secret things in the scriptures that people don't know about. Well, who's he reveal it to? The servants, his prophets. And all it means to be a prophet, it means to speak before it happens, to prophesy. We don't call ourselves prophets per se, but we speak what? The prophecies. And the scriptures tell you to be occupied and meditate in the prophecies of the Lord. That's how we know what's going to happen next to America. That's how we know that America is Egypt, is Babylon, Sodom. Especially Sodom, because you see the behavior of the people here in America? All types of wickedness. So the Most High has to interject very soon to put everything back in order, especially for his people. Look at what the so-called black man, Hispanic man are doing. They out here shooting and killing one another. On camera, off camera, they don't care.
Right.
And these other nations are laughing like, look at these niggers. Look at these savages. Look at what they're becoming of themselves. Black Lives Matter, but they're still shooting and killing themselves.
Right.
Our people are an embarrassment. We'll say it, you're an embarrassment. Not all of our people, but a lot of our people. You get on a damn camera phone and you start doing all types of foolishness. And how do black men expect their women to be in order when we out here acting like damn clowns? You're sagging your pants, you're putting ink in your flesh. You're not taking care of yourself. All you know how to do is drink and smoke and shoot guns. So we got to come out of the spirits of the world, man. The scriptures say the spirit of the world is enmity with the Most High. So if you are the world, guess what? You're the enemy of the Lord.
Right.
You got to come up out of these spirits. What you got, huh? Isaiah, yeah, read that.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
And do what?
I make peace and create evil.
Who's doing it?
I, the Lord, do all these things.
Who does it?
I, the Lord, do all these things.
I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Most High creates peace and he creates evil. And Satan is nothing less than an angel of the Most High, servant. And he's going to come to an end pretty soon. But it was done for a purpose, because guess what? We went against the commandments of the Father. That's why Satan